on offense at every time. And if you need to drop one player on defense or two on defense, then just split it up that way. But in order for that formula to work, you got to win your gunfights and you got to win the map control. And let's see if TeaR can do that, as we're waiting for two more of those TeaR players to connect. And DevouR is already ready. 10 seconds left, and still no signs of life from those two players from TeaR. So this might be a restart, as one player left, and now we have to restart.
Well, that's what happens when you play online games. We all know, because it's frustrating. I bet somebody probably didn't have enough time to change their classes, even though we gave them like 45 seconds. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But anyways, I'm excited for this matchup. I do think TeaR, they have a chance to bring it back. We've seen crazier things, but it is going to be DevouR's host. And the way they've played the respawn game so far, I'd have to say DevouR is going to win this. Like if I was betting, but
if you were a betting man, you would bet on DevouR, huh? That's what you're saying here. And I'm starting to agree with you a little bit, just a tad, because they're playing very, very well as of right now. And they've advanced through these brackets. Remember, this is the semifinals, and that's why this is a best of 5. The finals will most likely be they will be a very good set of games for sure. But, I just want to see if DevouR can advance here on this map, or if it's going to go, to a fourth map, because, TeaR, they need a lot of work to try to get things going their way here, as all the players have spawned in. But, yeah, Smiting, that it's going to be quite a trek here for TeaR, but they're not out of it yet.
And the winner will be playing the winner of the other semifinal match, of course, which is Risen White and Justice Am. Now, Justice Am is also a team that has not lost a map, just like DevouR. So, it could be a great matchup between some unbeatens, and it looks like, I'm trying to get a score. Oh, and, at the moment, Justice is up 2-0. Against Risen White, which we saw Risen White play one heck of a game up against Denial Academy.
Yeah, they really did play a good game, but now they've found another formidable opponent in Justice, and they are doing some work there on that bracket off stream. But right now, we're going to call the action as we see it on this stream right now. DevouR up 2-0, and now it is a bloodbath here. TeaR getting on the board very quickly. 2 players will already go down, and the scores will go back and forth. 1-1 tie already with 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah, Rival able to get that score. He hasn't seen anybody. He's currently the manager at Krispy Kreme with a donut in each category until now. He has a breadstick and a donut, so he's going for lunch. Now he has 2 breadsticks, and I'm hungry. Now that I've talked about Krispy Kreme, I'm on a diet, so I can't have donuts or breadsticks. Dang it.
Well, that is unfortunate for sure, because those are really good. But look at Jay right now. TJ is 2-0, and he is also on a 3-score streak because of that 1 goal capture that he has. But right now, his team finds himself with a 1-point lead here at the 3-minute 45-second mark now. And he's in the middle of the map, and he's going to get cleaned up. Gunji will take him out. Actually, Amoxie will. And then Rewind will take out Gunji.
Yeah, Rewind's doing a good job in the middle of the map. He's going to take Amoxie out one more time. So that's 2 down. 4. Oh, never mind. DevouR able to get 1 up. They get 2 up. TeaR really has, everything to, or nothing to lose is what I'm trying to say. Everything to play for, nothing to lose. So that makes a scary team, especially when they think they're about to be eliminated from a tournament. But this DevouR team has just been too strong. And, I think some people might underestimate this team. So, so we'll see how they do if they end up going on. But TeaR is still leading at 3-2.
They are leading at 3-2. It was a 3-1 until that was Rival that slid in for a capture. So Gunji and Rival both with scores of their own, but they need to keep scoring and get these relays going. Rival, though, playing some heavy defense as he does pick up 2 players and now overextends through this post office area and through the water tower to see if he can actually set up a relay that they really need. They've been dying for this relay game to pick up, and let's see if they can manage to do so. But no, he's going to get taken down there by a Moxie, or Rewind, actually.
Yeah, and now it looks like DevouR is starting to pick it up in the kill columns. As you notice, Symptoms and Rewind are 7 and 6 now, and 7 and 5 respectively. It's Jer who's really on the tear for tear, but he's 5 and 2 with those 2 caps. So great job on his part. And now DevouR is going to have 2 down, so it's going to be up to tear to hurry up and push through. And look at that. Just when we say it's 4-3, tear's still up, and they're playing some solid defense when they respawn, which is exactly what you need to do.
That is exactly what they need to do, and they're doing it beautifully. TeaR, though, or TJ, still getting it done, as he does have a Remington and an MTAR-X in hand, and he's trying to stay alive here in loading to set up these relays. They're very close to the enemy lines here, and he is somehow staying alive, and he knows all these jump up spots. And look at that perfect shot.
Where was that?
And it was unloading. He was on a box on the semi unloading.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's a good spot.
It is. It's an excellent spot, and right now it's a 4-3 game, though. Minute left. 1 point differential separates these 2 teams here, and it is all in favor of TeaR, as TJ is just playing some very good defense, and they also are playing some good offense. They now have a 2-point lead.
Now, Mark, we see that TeaR, to me, they're spawning back Gina's, or that American side of the map. I prefer not to spawn there, even though there are benefits. I just think it's easier to cap on when you spawn on the ice cream side of the map or the antique store side of the map. The only difference is you're able to control the map a lot better, and I think that's what TeaR has done, because there's a lot more head glitches that benefit Gina's spawn side of the map. But TeaR, he's a big reason why he is up and his team is up, is he's 12 and 4. He has those 2 caps. Sin doing the capping. But is there a side of the map that you prefer?
Yeah, the actual side that DevouR was on is one that I generally prefer as well. However, TeaR doesn't really care. They actually just let it rip right off the bat here, and now 6-3. Is the margin of victory that they have on that first side. So still a 3-point game here. DevouR very much still in it. And remember, they do lead this series, and if TeaR can respond with its blitz, it will force a 4th game here to decide who will be moving on into the finals.
Well, wow, goodness gracious, Jay just got another kill, but that is 3 down for DevouR. I about to say DVR, but it's gonna be Rival, who can't score. Rewind shut him down. 4-point lead for TeaR. At this point, unless DevouR does something absolutely crazy, I would have to say that TeaR might be on their way back, and they're gonna make it a 2-1 game. But we will see, as DevouR Rican is saying, I'm going to sit down Symptoms, and I want to go score, so let me see if I can. And no, Rewind has other plans.
He has other plans, and he's just slaying everything he sees. 17 and 12 for his team. And then, of course, the scoring machine here for Team TeaR is Sin Ilium, who's 11 and 14 now, and 5 captures, though, is what's making him stand out there on the scoreboard. But right now, TJ waiting patiently for this enemy to run past him, but unfortunately for him, he misses him, because that actual opponent went right over on the semi, and he didn't even notice him until just now, and he will pick up that defensive kill right on time. 5-7, though, 2-point differential with the 3.5-minute mark already upon us here.
We are just seeing TeaR being able to hold the lead, but they were up by 4 at one point. So DevouR able to come back. Jay still working his magic, being 15 and 6. This is the best we've seen him do. So props to TJ, as TeaR I don't know if they're going to be able to hold this lead, but they're just doing so well, and they are absolutely outslaying DevouR. You look on the DevouR side of the score, and they're all negative right now, and the one who's even close is a Moxie at 13 and 15. One thing they need to do is step it up on the caps, because there's only two people on DevouR capping, and that would be Gunji and Rival.
Yeah, but there's also two players on TeaR that are capping only, and they're doing quite well for themselves. So it's all about the initial teamwork on those relays, and right now it's TeaR that has got those relays down to an art, and TJ also can play some defense as well, as he is going to be able to pick up some kills here on top Antique, then get cleaned up by a Moxie. But finally, DevouR has some signs of life on this rush. Can they score, though? Not quite yet, as they're just waiting for that positioning, and Moxie's getting cleaned up. Gunji is still there, but he's going to get cleaned up, and now those guys are going to get shut down, and then, of course, TeaR is going to score. So it looks like TeaR is going to be able to win this one the way that they're playing right now.
Yeah, this is crunch time for DevouR. They really need to get in and get a couple scores, but the defense is too strong for Rewind. 22 and 17 with that one cap. Look at the caps by Sin, 7. And he's negative in the kill death. But that cap, the number of caps that he has is crazy, especially because he's about to die. He almost had his 8th cap, but just couldn't quite get there. 4 points is your lead, so that means at 39 seconds, this will be pretty much said and done, as you see Gunji taking out his teammate Rival, which that's not a good play.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Big mistakes were had there. Rival spawns in just in time for defense, though, and it's a 2-point game with a minute left, and they're not out of this one yet. Rival will get picked up mid-street, though, and Rican is actually just taking his time, making his way through mid-street with Gunji, and then Gunji will actually get taken down. So can Rican actually get something going on the scoreboard here? He can actually get the 2-piece, but he cannot make it the 3rd, as TJ is there on defense, and we'll take him out. 11-8 with 35 seconds left, and this one will be mathematically impossible right about now.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate, because DevouR was able to come back quite a bit. But good thing for TeaR, they didn't get blanked. DevouR had been on a 2-0 streak. They just can't make a 3-0 streak possible. So TeaR is going to pick up their first match of the series to make it a 2-1. So now anything's possible, as we will be going into domination. I'm not sure what map yet, but we will see. Look at that. It ended up being a 1-point game because, TeaR probably didn't really care what happened towards the end. But TeaR doing a great job.
Did an excellent job there, as we do see that they do get on the board. Your current series score is 2-1. DevouR still has the lead, but they only need one more map to close this out and go into the finals. So while we wait for them to get set up for this